red bus. Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes 2 people happy instead of just 1. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. 2 of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like that. So the New York starting 5, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Toppin is out there with Robinson, and it's Ntilikina in at the point. And for Denver, Gordon out there with Will Barton. Then there's Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Ramsey at the 2. It'll be the Knicks. Off the tip. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Ramsey. Offensive rebound. Barton, right side Gordon. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pushing it up. Here's Toppin. And the layup's good off the glass. Toppin's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Knicks.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Ntilikina looking it over. Inside. And the basket by Knox.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Here's Knox. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Here's Ntilikina. That one a little long.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Barrett. And no good. And Denver the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Barton passes to Gordon. Toppin pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Denver.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. Like, there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now off the inbound.
This is where the length of Kevin Knox helps him on the defensive end. What a physical advantage.
Poked loose and stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
He's off on the first. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And he sinks the second.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ramsey. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Misses off the right iron. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to Ntilikina. New York moving it around. And Barrett gets it to go.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
To the paint. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 6.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Knox from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
This guy has excellent shot mechanics. Kevin Knox from 3, no problem.
Jokic with it. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Knox. He can't get that one to fall. Barton with some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the pass to Robinson. At the top of the key, Knox. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw is good by Toppin. And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Murray. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Knox. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Knox has got 8 points.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Now here's Gordon. Boy, was he something else against Dallas.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. But I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game. but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Count that one. 8 points for him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Jokic, and at last they get one to fall. Jokic has got 10 points. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Knox. Here's Toppin. Deep 2 from Robinson. Porter pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Teardrop shot. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Randall's checked in for Barrett. He hits both from the stripe. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Toppin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Knox misses. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Now here's Randall. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Now here is Morris. Floats it up for Murray. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Knox. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead. Nuggets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Murray the pass to Jokic. There's the dish to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Good on the shot. Jokic has got 14.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Outside Robinson. Back to Rose. Takes the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one hits back iron. New York leading by 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Morris. Porter against Rose. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Clark, he's checked in for Denver. And then for New York, Noel comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Toppin. Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Passes it to Clark. Here's Murray. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And the pass to Knox. Noel with it. Millsap covering. Down low. Here's Burks. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And Murray, we know, could be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. .141 left to play here in the first. And Randall throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The Nuggets with another miss.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Knox. Ice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Burks can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Deep two from Murray. They get it again. Here's Clark. It's deflected.
This is the effort they need from Kevin Knox on the defensive end. What a block.
Here's Burks. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Porter. Clark outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. On defense, the Knicks. 10-point lead. The second chance effort.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Porter with it. The tray. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together. So that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Alec Burks is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Noel in at the 5. New York moving it around. Randall kicks to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Will Barton. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Clark, the pass to Ramsey. And good that time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Both free throws good from Noel.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Now here's Barton. 14 points from him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Barton. Over Barrett. They grab their own miss. Now Burks. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Randall. And it's Denver with the rebound. It's 2-on-1. Here's Ramsey. Here's Green. And the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Clark outside. Gordon inside. Barrett covering. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers. Burks can't get it to go. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. He dishes it to Clark. Wants to get it to Barton and does. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Barrett. Some solid defense from Clark. Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Ntilikina. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. New York, no good that time either. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Green with the ball. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh! And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The Nuggets trail by 10. On its way from Clark for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Clark's got his first bucket of the night. Ntilikina passes to Barrett. And jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Barton outside. The Knicks pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Clark, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clark's got his second basket of the night. Up top, Barrett. He's covered by Clark.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Green, and Paul Millsap is subbed in for Clark. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall, and it's Rose in for Burks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets trail by 10. Barton outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Barton. Both free throws good from Barton. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They're leading by 8. Outside Rose. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jokic. Good on the three-point shot. Jokic has got 17.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And stolen by Barton. Jumps up, and Barton is going to throw it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here is Robinson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks on the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot. I got him. You got this guy over here?
And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Jokic drops them both. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And right now for the Knicks, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Now here's Rose. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Robinson passes to Toppin. And here's Barrett. Over Jokic. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one. Morris is checked in for Denver. Knox, he's checked in for New York.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him.
That one is no good.
With a missed free throw, they're keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
Free throw is good by Toppin. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Rose.
Boy, how about the long strides of Aaron Gordon? If he's off the dribble drive, boy, that's a terrifying sight coming at you.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That free throw good from Gordon. And Gordon drops them both. And here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Toppin. Morris against Rose. Pass to Barrett from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Toppin. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Toppin's got 13.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Gordon, the pass to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Here's Knox. 10 points for him. It's his first trip to the line.
Two shot.
The first one falls.
So Kevin Knox, the 9th pick back in the 2018 draft. What an outstanding year he had at Kentucky before deciding to come to the NBA.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Rose, no good. Nuggets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Knox. New York leading by 3. Over in the corner, Rose. And the Knicks miss again.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Robinson up top. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. Barrett for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Morris. Clock at 6. Passes to Millsap. And the basket is good.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
The pass to Knox. Count that bucket. Knox has got 4 points this quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Right side Millsap. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Knox misses. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the middle. That shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. So for the Knicks, Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ntilikina in for Derrick Rose. The Nuggets trail by 5. Morris passes to Porter. And it's blocked. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
Murray against Barrett, and Jokic slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. And again, New York with the triple. Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. And looking at the state of the New York Knicks, last season clearly not the win total they'd expected, Kenny. What's next?
Well, patience. It's a young core mixed with an old core, so they got to figure that out.
Which gives you a medium.
They have to have time to develop, though, for the young players. And then once that happens, possibly a turnaround.
Patience, Kenny. They need consistency. They need a shared voice. The management, the front office, and the coaching staff. They need something.
How's my core looking, by the way?
Pretty good.
Six-pack.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Will Barton, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Ramsey in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And the shot is good. Ntilikina's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so here is New York. At one point, they led by 16. Barrett kicks to Ntilikina. Barrett with the ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pull-up jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And again, New York running the court in transition. The pass to Ntilikina. Denver grabs the miss. Over to the wing. Here's Ramsey. And another miss by Denver.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Barrett, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The shot by Ramsey, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Ntilikina. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Knox. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
This guy, you love to see him go up strong and finish through contact. Do work, Kevin Knox.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Passes it to Robinson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside, and Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Murray outside. That one off the back iron and out. New York leading by 10. Here's Ntilikina. Kept alive. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Poked away. And a fast break now for New York for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed on both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Clark, he's checked in for Murray. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jamal Murray.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Ntilikina. He's got 11. High arcing shot, and Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And a fast break now for New York. Knox with the ball. Barrett with the bounce pass. Lets it fly. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, Kevin Knox has proven early in his career he is capable of cooking. He is really playing well tonight.
Here's Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Clark against Robinson. Clark kicks to Gordon. Here's Barton. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Denver, they reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
Here's Ntilikina. Barton with the rebound. Barton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Ramsey. Barton outside. Pass to Green. Back to Barton. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Noel's checked in. And here are the Nuggets now, down by 15. The Nuggets with another miss. Now, here's Barrett. D right on him. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the agility, the mobility, the speed of Aaron Gordon in the fast break, just such a tough cover.
Pass to Randall. Now Noel, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Barton surveying the floor.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 19 points, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
That free throw good from Barton. And so he hits both. The Knicks leading by 14. Passes to Knox. They double him with Barton. From 8. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks to Barton.
I see him.
Back to Millsap. Down low. Noel against Porter. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Ntilikina. Shoots over Barton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Gordon, the pass to Barton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Barton's got 18 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
The pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Knox. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 12. Gordon with it. Now defended by Randall. Here's Ntilikina. 11 points in the game.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Barton passes to Porter. Dishes to Gordon. Oh, Porter in position. Here's Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Barrett over Morris. Barrett, no good. The Nuggets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Barton. Gordon trying to break loose, and they'll keep possession. They get it back. Clobbered on the shot. He'll shoot free throws.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 5th in scoring. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. First free throw is good. Murray's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris drops them both. New York leading by 15. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. In third, the Knicks.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Noel passes to Knox. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Back to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Knox has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doubled by Murray. Randall outside. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Noel. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Here's Murray. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 4-on-3 break. Here's Knox. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 17. With the teardrop and the rejection by Noel.
How about Randall with the send-it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Knox misses.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Pass to Ntilikina. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Jokic on the follow.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Ntilikina can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Randle. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. That one misses.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Murray finds Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Porter. Randle surveying the D. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stay positive. Don't get down.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Knicks leading by 11, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Randle. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nuggets. And here's Barrett to the paint. Here's Toppin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Jokic draws the double. The three. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic. And 11 points for Jamal Murray.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep where he is just lights out.
Passes it to Randle. Fires the three. But they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Ramsey. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Millsap finds Jokic. Murray. Ntilikina with the rebound. Ntilikina's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson passes to Ntilikina. Misses the three.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
New York leading by 11 to the middle. Here's Toppin. Rebound by Murray.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
The first free throw is good.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Knox, he's checked in for Randle. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 9. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And again, Denver no good. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And there's the pass to Toppin. Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Barrett. The fadeaway. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good with the triple. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Kevin Knox showing you he can be a vertical spacer. What a finish.
Pass to Ramsey. Here's the teardrop. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game. The Knicks leading by 9. Ntilikina kicks to Barrett. Passes it to Knox. And the shot is long. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Barton comes in for Porter. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Barton. Another shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two.
And he makes the first. Gordon's checked in for Denver. Both free throws good from Barton. And so it's New York with it. They have a 9-point lead. Robinson up top. And the pass to Knox. They double him with Barton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Denver. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Knicks on defense. 9-point game. Pass to Gordon from deep.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
And again, Denver no good. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. Barton defending. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Right side, Gordon. Floats it up for Jokic.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Ntilikina. Tries from 10. Barrett, no good. And here they come. Here's Ramsey. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. In the corner, Barrett with it. Inside, Jokic with the steal. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Launches a 3. Jokic. That one, no good. And New York the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Barrett. And he comes up with the deuce. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
New York calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Barrett kicks to Ntilikina. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, for Frank Ntilikina, to me, it's about being aggressive. When he's taking the initiative, he forces the defense to react.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Well, Frank Ntilikina comes into the NBA as the 8th pick of the 2017 NBA draft. You do have to remember, this guy had professional experience before coming here. He played in his native country of France.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 11. Barton outside. Over Robinson. No good off the back of the rim. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. Knox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the catch-and-shoot game of Kevin Knox, he's got to have it in his arsenal, and he does.
Back to Murray. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 16 points for Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Barrett. Now, here's Toppin. Martin defending. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Toppin. Barton defending. Toppin can't get it to go. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Knox the pass to Ntilikina. Kicks it to Toppin. Pass to Barrett. The shot will not fall. Gordon with the defensive effort. Ramsey passes to Murray. Denver passing it around, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Toppin. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 10. Martin from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's and a fast break now for New York. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
Ramsey passes to Jokic. The dish to Barton. Back to Jokic. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Knox misses. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. And another miss by Denver. New York leading by 12. Barrett wide open, he fires. The three-pointer off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ntilikina passes to Toppin. He doesn't hit that one. And the turnover again by Denver. Randall's checked in for Toppin. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Randall no good. The Nuggets trail by 12. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. New York shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. In the corner, Barrett with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Gordon. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Randall outside. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray. And the basket by Knox.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 11. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Over Barrett, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Ntilikina, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Murray nails both of them. New York leading by 9. Randall outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. Murray against Barrett.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the second of two is good. That'll push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Here's Murray. That one good for 2. Payton with the ball. Down low. Here's Knox. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Dozier can't get it to go. New York with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Payton. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.